That was good. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Back from my beefer. My head's peeling and we come back to this lovely UK weather. Anyway, I'm excited to be back, getting back onto things. How many e-bikes do you need? Oh, it's a right old mess in here. I need to sort this out because I want to start using the studio properly again. I can't because I've got all these bikes in here at the moment. I've just started doing something funny to this. I've only been back like literally a couple of days and I've just stuck the 60-volt battery on the Vapor just to test it again, because I did run this originally in the beginning, I'm going to put this display back on as well because I have been using the Egg Rider, but I use it mainly for programming because, you know, the information on this is good, but this screen's a little bit clearer to see where you're going along. I was planning on taking this out on a little test run, but I don't know, it looks like it's going to rain. So yeah, those of you who've been following me on Instagram, you will see my Instagram stories where when I come back and a flat tyre in the front. It's the same flat. I did a puncture repair on it, but it didn't really work, so I've just stuck a new inner tube in there and it's been fine. So yeah, this battery's the Kirby Bike battery, the one for the Kirby Bike kits, which is actually on the Trek one there. Too many bikes in here, guys. And this actually fits on the Vapor, but it doesn't kind of go to the bottom, so you end up with this kind of little hole here. But this space could be quite handy because I might try another controller in this running directly on this Bafang, so you know, not using the Bafang controller, actually using a replacement, because I've seen something quite interesting from Electric Race Technologies, I think, so I might get in touch with them and see what it can do, because I'm interested in trying all different possibilities with this bike. You know, this is a DIY bike, you know, at the end of the day. It is, you know, it looks like something OEM, and that was the kind of idea, but we all want to play with this stuff, so I'm going to try doing as many things as possible to it. Every time I look at these eddy current tyres on this thing, I just think, yeah, that just looks so good. I wish we could sort of do a similar thing to this, but I need a moto tyre for this. So what I might do with this is the Bafang display that comes with the kit. What I might do, because I've got this quarter-turn mark, can't even speak, I've got this quarter-turn mount here, which I use for the Garmin, but I'm just thinking I could actually use that. I've got an adhesive thing that goes into that, and I could actually put that on the back of this display, so then I could actually have a quarter-turn on this display, and I could swap between displays as I feel like it. It would look better over the top of that as well. Anyway, see what I can do. I might just rip this apart. Finding the right blooming Allen key for the job. Yeah, cool. These little side brackets, they just come off on that, which is good. Nothing really wrong with this mount. I just like changing things about, you know, and just kind of trying different things. And I'm always kind of doing that. I think that's part of the, I think we're all the same, I think that's part of the fun. So now what I need is just one of those little, I've got a quarter-turn adapter thing which I bought from Amazon, and if I can just stick that to the back, sorry you probably can't see this, but if I just stick that to the back there, then I could just twist that on. Right, yeah, this is the thing I was looking for. It's just a quarter-turn thing. It did have adhesive on it, but I've ripped it off of the thing that it was on and taken the adhesive off. So I'm just going to stick some more this stuff on it, you know, double-sided stuff. I'm going to stick that on there, and then I can stick that on the back of this. It does fit on there, but it's only going to have half of it stuck to the thing because it's got this raised bit at the back, so I'm only be able to stick half of it on there, but that'll be alright. Right, well, I've ended up blooming cutting this down because it wasn't really working very well, so I've just cut the end off now. It will fit on the back of there a bit better. I don't know why I start these things, guys. I really don't. Right, here we go then. So it's on there. It's not perfect. It could do with that, moves around a little bit with that adhesive on, so I think I'll just do something else with that. But yeah, anyway, it's back on this setup. Taking the Egg Rider off for now, which I can just use for sort of programming and stuff like that. But yeah, there you go. This thing, it's got so much torque. So time for a little test run on 60 volts then. I'll just drop the camera back in. Look at the Trek build. Looks lovely, doesn't it? Oh, I can hear motorcycle. Quad bike. Hello mate, nice.
Custom built one?
It's electric, yeah, I build them, so I just saw you rip up there and I thought you just come down my lane, I was like, ah. I'll take this off. Yeah, it does sound good, so. Time to get the big one out, I think, guys. Time to get the big one out. Yeah, so over 35 mile an hour on a 60 volt pack, it'll probably go quicker. It just kind of like creeps up on this one. I don't know if that was the lowest, no, it wasn't even the lowest cog either, so it will go faster than that. Here we go. Big old bump down here. Don't go down there. This thing's crazy, mate. Oh. Oh my god, there it is. Massive bird we've been seeing going around, flying over the top of our house, thinking that it might be after our little dogs. Probably is. That's crazy, I just saw it. Big old thing. I think it's like a kite or something, or seems to be a couple of them. Right guys, it's a bit later now. I need to find that guy out on the quad when I'm on the big bike. That'd be funny. Anyway, the old autumn nights are starting to draw in now. It'll be dark at 4 o'clock by the time we know. I just thought I'd show you these. It'd be a good opportunity to show you these. These are a couple of lights that Banggood have sent me. You know Banggood, the Chinese website that does all the sort of gadgetry on there. Yeah, they sent me a couple of lights. I don't really need bike lights because, you know, I've got some on the bikes anyway. My main bike's got the big headlight and the other one's got exposure lights and all that sort of stuff. But I did agree for them to send me a couple of these because what I thought I could try them out and just see, you know, where the technology is at the kind of, you know, low end market really. Just, you know, cheap lights, just stuff to get you going. Not going to break the bank, as it's kind of getting a bit darker and stuff now. So yeah, this first one, these are the brand name they use, I think, is Zanes. It's Xanes. You've probably seen them if you've been kind of looking on there. Fairly decent looking little light really. It's got a like, reflector at the front of it. So it, you know, obviously gives you a fairly decent beam. This one's actually got a battery meter on it, which shows you there. I think this one lights up like red or green to show you, you know, whether it's charged or not. Both of them have got kind of like automatic on and off, which is pretty cool. There's a little light sensor there, it just turns on and off. So the first thing I noticed about these two lights is they're slightly different temperatures. So colour temperature of the LED, one's slightly kind of more bluey than the other one. But anyway, yeah, you can just turn it on. You can see the LEDs there for the power, and this one you can see it actually dimming and going bright as I put my finger over the light sensor. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of doing a similar thing to my other lights, which I've got on the other bike, which cost a hell of a lot more. And you can kind of flick through the settings. You can have it on low or high or flashing, or just fix it to the sort of high mode, which is what I'll probably do on that. And then yeah, we'll take it down the lane and see, you know, what it looks like in the pitch black. The other one's sort of same sort of thing. I don't know if this one does like the sort of proportional brightness to the light sensor. I don't think it does. But yeah, you can see this one's a lot kind of more blue. And these are like 10 quid. I think one's like 10 quid, one's 11 quid. They're charged by USB. It's just a really sort of simple light. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you those. You know, I'm not getting paid or anything for it. It's just one of those things they just will send you a couple of lights, see what you think. I thought, you know, it's interesting, the technology and where it is, where it's kind of moving at that kind of lower end. And if you want a budget light, check out the link and that lot in the description. But we'll go out now down the lane and we'll see what they look like. Right, so here's the Trek build with the Kirby bike kit on it, as you've seen before. And here's the lights I've strapped on the front. This is going to be, I'm going to look like a blooming Christmas tree coming down the road. Right, one-handed. So I'm going to start off with, oh my god, what the hell pedal assist have I got this set on? It's blooming pulling away like a demon. Right, so I'm just going to cruise down here. I'm going to start off with the cat eye one, which is actually just like a free light. I don't know how much they charge for it normally. It's probably going to be about 20 quid or something, because it's like a brand name. This came, I say free because it came with the Trek bike when I bought it. So you know, it's not bad as a little torch, but as a bike light, I mean, I think we can do better. So that's that. You see the beam kind of runs out really. It just kind of runs out of steam. So let's turn that off and you'll see exactly how dark it is. Pitch black. Right, so we'll start with the other light, which is, I can't remember the numbers of them. So this was the kind of more, I don't know, kind of warm looking one. That one there. I'll put the model numbers and stuff in the description so you know exactly which one's which. But yeah, nice light throw on that. Pretty damn good. So it's getting, you know, you can see right down the lane there. Pretty nice. I think this is on, yeah, that's the low setting, that's the flashing one, and obviously that's the fixed high setting. So that's that one. Try that one, turn that off, and then we'll turn this one on, which is the kind of more white one. So I don't know if that's kind of better. Depends what you prefer really, if you prefer the sort of like bluey light, or whether you prefer the kind of more orangey sort of type one. But I mean, pretty decent really for what it is. I know, you know, with these e-bikes you can actually do, you know, quite a lot of different things because you've got the power of the battery. Obviously you can use that with a step down converter and just run like a, you know, a high power 12 volt light or something like that. But what I like about these sort of lights is the fact that, you know, it's sort of no nonsense. You can just put them on. Even on my bigger bike, with the exposure light that I use, which is really super expensive, even that light, I prefer that to having something connected to the battery. You know, it's nice to have your lights powered by your e-bike battery, but you know, sometimes you just want to make a clean setup and you want to make it, you know, no wires everywhere and all of that sort of thing. So that's why these sort of things are good. Well, I don't know how long they'll run for. We'll have to sort of test that out, but this one's looking quite good. This other one, which is kind of less blue, I don't know, it's got a throw on it though, isn't it? I mean, they're not bad at all. For like 10 quid, you can't really go wrong, can you? And then, and for 10 quid, you could actually just buy them all and just have them all on at the same time. In fact, that's probably what I'm going to do. Look at that. That's all 3 of them. I mean, oh God, I'm having trouble riding with one hand on this bumpy thing. But yeah, I mean, that's actually putting out a pretty fair amount of light, that. One hand on the handlebars on a hardtail on a farm field is not a good idea. Do love a bit of LED light. Yeah, so they're not bad really, are they? Just shows you how far sort of technology's come. I'm not just saying this because they've sent me them, by the way. I don't even need any more lights. I've got enough stuff around here. I could do with less junk, to be honest. But so I'll tell you what I'll do. If you need lights, just whack me a message in the comment and I'll pick a couple of people and I'll send the lights to you guys. And then, yeah, everyone's a winner. And actually 2 people will be winners. The rest of you are just going to have to buy them.